Yeah, what is that?
It's too late. I already pressed the button.
What? Did you?
I mean, I did.
Well, why did you do that? Why did
It
you
was
say
loading. No,
that?
you did. You said it was loading.
You know what? We got time. Nobody's here. Nobody's gonna see this. They
That's
don't know
true.
that I don't have my shit together.
Yep. No, not yet.
I think they know it anyway, but I pretend like they don't know. Y'all don't know I ain't got my shit together, do you?
Well, one person does so far.
Okay, well, that one person, I ain't got my shit together today.
But we getting together though.
Yeah, I forgot that was on. Sounds whiny. Hold on. You know what, guys? We don't have our shit together today. He came in, like he usually like sets the room and like does stuff while I go and make pancakes and try to get myself presentable because I'm never ready when he gets here. I blame myself for that. But in our haste to come and talk to you guys, we have the ceiling fan on. There's like a whirring sound.
Okay, yeah, right.
It's distracting.
Yep.
You want me to turn it off?
I can. I don't. There's a lot of buttons. Which one is it? All right, I just click it.
You could actually, yeah, do that. Do that again. There you go. See that? And so, hey, we're having technical difficulties. Have to figure out the fan situation around here. It was hot today. The ceiling fans are on. Listen,
That happens.
I forgot what I was doing. Oh, yeah, I was in the middle of trying.
Well, Angie versus Angel.
Hey,
I
Angie.
like this. Hold on. How come we didn't think of this? And how come we didn't think
What?
it's motherfucking tennis? That's what Angie said.
It's motherfucking tennis. What is that? Why we got to do all
I
that?
don't know, but I like it.
That
though.
sounds excessive. You don't
Are
think
we
we cuss
not?
enough on this show?
I don't think we cuss enough.
That I don't think that's possible. I feel like
I
we
think
do
it
an
is
awful lot of cussing on this show.
Nah,
But listen, it is tennis.
It's motherfucking tennis.
It's
motherfucking Thursday.
so you're just gonna put
Just for
motherfucking in
today.
front. Okay.
Angie started it.
I mean, you can do that shit. I'm not. I'm gonna say a whole like I'm gonna mix my cuss words up. I have a lot of them. I'm gonna get creative with it.
Goddamn motherfucking
I'm just
Thursday.
trying to save. Share things. Bear with me.
Okay, it's fine. I'll just.
It's not going
Chris-
right today.
Chris said, "Oh, it's his first bourbon and pancakes."
Thanks for coming, Chris.
I really appreciate it. We're gonna make that special.
Are we? Don't put that kind of pressure on me.
It's not like fresh.
Right? What the fuck? What was that about?
I'm
No.
sorry, it's gonna
Thanks
be-
for coming, Chris. Just enjoy what happens on bourbon and pancakes. What the fuck? Come on, are you ready?
Are
You don't even have anything. Is that
Yeah.
that's your drink?
I can put some more in there.
It's like you've been drinking it.
I have had.
That's what I'm saying. That didn't look like a fresh, ready. I'm ready to, make a toast drink.
We need a little measurement thing on the bottom of these. Next class.
Why can't you just leave the classic a classic? If you don't know how to measure out a shot of bourbon, you shouldn't be drinking it.
Oh no, I don't do shots of bourbon. I make a drink.
What's that?
This ain't no shot. Go ahead.
But I'm saying if you however much, I'm saying if you can't measure that out for yourself without lines, you don't need a line.
Okay.
You need a line.
I don't need a line.
Well, you don't need a line. You're a grown ass person.
I'm
You
always
put
crossing them, so why would I need one?
Turn the glass and come on. We are toasting to communication.
Wow, that's an interesting one.
I know, right? Okay, can we do it though?
Yeah.
All right, communication. I've been having some interesting communicating going on lately, and so I'm going to toast to this week being a week of communication from here on out. Like it's been a rough go, a rough start, but now from here, the rest of the week, I want to communicate.
And I want to piggyback off of that a little bit.
Do you now?
Yeah, no, because I had a really interesting week, and the communication was a good. I had to adjust my communication for me to advance, and I had to adjust my communication to help somebody else be better at what they fucked up. But they didn't fuck it up. But
I hate when you do this. He talks in riddle, and he expects us to give a fuck about something that we know nothing about because he just said it in riddle form. But that's what happens when you hang out with
ways. Why can I speak in
mysterious ways? We just toasted to communication, and you want to speak in mysterious ways.
Good point. I'll work on that later.
Please. We have pancakes, okay?
Orion says...
We already had the bourbon.
What's going on, Orion?
Give me the pronunciation of your name again.
Oh,
You gave it. Yeah, I think it's Orion or something
Orion.
like that. But to put it in the thing.
Okay, my bad.
Because I don't like calling people the wrong names.
I appreciate you with the correction.
Yeah. But I remember that. I remember him.
He said, which bourbon am I about to drink to watch this?
Oh.
He got a collection.
Yeah, he does. So, I mean, just pick one. I mean, we can't do any advertising on this show. So I can't say what kind of bourbon that you ought to drink because that's promoting somebody who isn't giving us any money.
I'm supporting that. Ooh, there's coconut in here.
You call it?
I'm getting better. I ain't put no syrup on it yet either.
No, you didn't put any syrup on it. Come on now. Ryan got all day to wait on you to play in your pancakes.
Oh, but I mean, this is part of the...
Monique says, hey, y'all.
Oh, this is the caramel bourbon syrup, isn't it?
There's more in there, but go ahead. I mean, that's pretty obvious.
Apple butter.
Your mouth. It's just, I love this because since your palate's so fucked up, it's like you don't ever catch anything. It has to be like blatant smack you in the face flavor or he doesn't taste it.
No, so, it's butter.
And then he's not even using his context clues. We have a coconut pancake. What goes with coconut?
Everything.
Everything?
I mean, you got your pina colada thing. I don't taste pineapple in it.
No, I don't taste pineapple in it either. So anyway, since
you put caramel
are you done? Are you done, Jason?
Yeah, I think I'll stop.
All right. So
there's butter in here though, huh?
It's lime and coconut.
Lime and coconut.
There's lime in there. There's a lot of lime in there.
So you put the lime in the coconut. That's what you're telling me? That's what you're telling me right now. Is that what
it's happened? Lime and coconut.
Nope.
You just don't get the lime in any sort of way. Nope. I'm telling you, there's lime in the pancakes. There's lime in the. Exactly. You pour it until it's where you want it to be. And he's drinking it straight. So what's the matter?
There's no matter.
Christopher says, I can't read that.
By the way, intimacy is defined as a close familiarity. I can't say that word at all. Or friendship closeness. You can have intimacy with a non-romantic partner. It's more difficult to have that non-judgmental freedom with someone you share bills with, who smelled your shit and who has seen you at your worst.
All right, so he's gonna jump the shark on us. Is that what it is?
Jump the what?
It's like when you jump ahead.
What did you say?
Jump the shark? Isn't that a thing? It's the same. It's better than your monkeys and
that is a classic.
That's a classic
idiom in English. Yes, it is actually. Well, actually, I think yes.
Hold on.
Jump the shark.
Yeah, we're gonna look it up because I feel like that was a thing. See, it's a thing. It's a thing.
Anything could be a thing. You jump. So why would you want to do that? Reach at the point of far-fetched. That is far-fetched. Why would you jump a shark? You mean jump him like he ain't looking?
No, it's basically saying you're jumping ahead. You're going ahead. Far-fetched conclusion. It's at a far-fetched conclusion. Yes.
But you jumped the shark. That's not even a thing.
It's clearly a thing. I looked it up. It was better. It was better than monkeys and Shakespeare and masturbation.
No, you put that in there.
It's better than monkeys and masturbation. No one's ever heard of monkeys and masturbation. Somebody's heard of jumping the shark. Somebody.
No one has ever heard. Okay.
Nobody heard of your monkey stuff.
All right.
Well, nobody ever heard of your monkey talk. Listen, give them the since Christopher let us in. Let's give him the topic.
All right.
What the fuck is toxic intimacy? Now this is his term, so he's gonna have to explain it to us.
I don't even know if I can. I created it. I mean, I said it.
Do you feel like someone else created it?
Look it up and see. Just see.
No.
I'm gonna say it, but look it up too.
It's not a thing. I've never heard of it.
It may not be, but I don't feel like I made it up. I may have. So I feel like, without a colloquial definition, toxic intimacy is that special thing you do to somebody over and over again, but it's not healthy. It's not.
No.
Oh, cool. Then can we trademark that? Okay, it's that special thing that you do with someone you love, and to what? No, not sex. It can involve that. But
I'm just trying to I'm just listening intently because I have no idea. Like he said he had something to talk about, so that's what I said. He talked something about toxic intimacy. I'm like, well, what the fuck is that? And that's how we got the title. And so he's gonna have to explain it, but he's doing a terrible job right now.
I think some people.
Well, I mean, carry on.
Well, it's a new thing. We were creating it right now.
Let me eat my pancakes.
I thought it was something. So some people do things in relationships that aren't necessarily healthy, but they only do it because they think that I should do this with the person that I love. And I'll give you an example of that. I've known someone to say that I only argue intensely with people that I love. And it threw me off a little bit because I'm like, I only argue with people I don't give a fuck about. And I try not to argue with people that I actually love. But arguing was a form of intimacy for that individual. Does that make sense? Is that a good enough example?
I mean, sort of. We might need another one.
Okay. Jealousy would be another example. I think jealousy is a toxic trait, but some people feel like if you don't make me jealous or if I can't make you jealous, then you really don't like me. You really don't love me. So now I got to do something to make you jealous, or I anticipate you doing something to make me jealous so that we can engage in that way. Does that make sense? So those are two examples. Do you have any toxic intimacy type things?
Me?
You like to argue?
No.
You like to be jealous?
Mm-mm. It may be toxic that I don't care enough. Is that toxic? If I'm emotionally unavailable, I guess that would be. Mm-hmm. Would that be a toxic type of intimacy? It's like, I want you right over here, but no, you can't have any of my feelings.
Yeah, that is.
Okay. I'll give y'all that. Mm-hmm. I might, have people close to me and then not, give them a lot of my feelings.
That's interesting. I think.
Do you have any toxic intimate traits when you get into relationships and you only like to have sex when y'all are arguing?
Well, not necessarily.
What? I'm through something out there. I don't know.
Actually, it's actually real. I'm surprised you said that because that's kind of mine. I'm very guarded, as you may know.
I might have figured that out.
I feel like I didn't think that it was toxic, but I'm like
to be that guarded and you call yourself being with somebody. Yeah, it's like when you're with somebody, it's supposed to be because you want to share and have those intimacies, right? Like genuine emotions and interactions.
Finding that out.
This is why Isaac hasn't been in a relationship since he was 17 because he's just figuring out that maybe you want to share your feelings with the person that you're with.
Maybe.
So
allegedly.
I'm trying to think what else could be considered toxic intimacy. You know what is toxic intimacy to me?
What?
Cyber stalking your partner. What do you think? I don't do that.
I think that fits under jealousy a little bit, but I think
no, because it's not necessarily about being jealous. Okay. It's about knowing what they're doing all the time, or watching their interactions or seeing who's interacting with them. And I guess in a way it could tie back into jealousy depending on how you use that information. Mm-hmm. But I just feel like it could be like, it's more of like an invasion. Like you don't let it naturally come up. Like let's say y'all follow each other on some social site. You don't let it naturally come up your timeline. No, you go in there and then it's a possessiveness. Mm-hmm. Maybe that. Because to me, possessiveness is toxic intimacy. Mm-hmm. And I know we have that whole, you're mine, you're my husband, my boyfriend, my whatever. But then I think it turns into it goes a little further to where it's like you're mine and no one else can have you, no one else can look at you, you can't have any friends, you have to, you know what I'm saying? That's toxic.
I would say, because I think it's like two really, cyber stalking, possessiveness, and then you were leading into control.
Oh.
Yeah, where like you said, you're mine. Therefore, you know what? I think you should put this dress on.
But I think the reason why I want to talk about this.
Think about this. You should do this. You should talk like this. You should, I think control is a big one too.
But the reason I kind of wanted to talk about this, and it was interesting to me, is because a lot of these behaviors are normal. Normal. They're considered normal. Right. So, I got a new boyfriend, right?
I've heard it.
I like talking about him. He's nice. So I have this new boyfriend, right? But he kind of has relationship PTSD. That's what we coined it. So, yeah. So it's like the type of person I am, like you can leave and just be like, okay, I'll see you later. I'll be back. I don't want to know where you're going. I don't care. I mean, if you want to tell me, that's fine. But I'm definitely not caring exactly where you're going because we kind of live together. I'm here all the time. So I'll see you when you get back.
Right.
You know. And then when I want to leave, hey, I'm gonna run wherever I'm running. I might tell you where, I might not. Gotta go.
Right.
See you later. For me, that's normal.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're an adult and I don't have to have your whereabouts 24 hours a day.
Right.
So he had to get used to that. He used to tell me where he was going, and not only tell me where he was going, he would then update me every 15 or 20 minutes.
On the phone?
No, not. I mean, I didn't do that, but every 15 or 20 minutes, it's like, yeah, I left from here and I'm going there, and I left from here now I'm going here, and I left from here now I'm going here, and it was just like super weird. I was like, you ain't gonna tell me none of this shit, right? Like I literally go run errands and I'll see you whenever you get back. So he has like relationship PTSD because to him it's normal to check in every 15 minutes if you're not holding your girlfriend's hand.
That's insane to me. And maybe because of my personality type, as soon as you start to do that, my wings just get bigger.
What you mean? Like, if we were together and you left the house and I asked you where you were every 10 minutes, hey, what you doing? Where you at? Hey.
Yeah, I cringe.
But for a lot of people, that's like super normal. I heard it was.
Yeah, because I don't actually give I mean, I say I don't give a fuck. That's not necessarily.
Do y'all have any examples of toxic intimacy in your relationships? We have comments?
We do.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess he's going to get to them eventually. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, I cringe. I just feel like, I'll let you know where I'm at, but if you need to, like, that update.
No, I need to know.
Update, no.
I need to know all the time.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Or like, maybe I'll give you 30 minutes. It don't take that long to go to the coffee shop. Where are you?
Yeah, I hate that.
Where are you though? But you've experienced it,
yeah.
and they felt it was normal, right?
Yeah, they did. And I just in my mind, I'm like, I'm at where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be at where I'm gonna be.
I'm in my skin, motherfucker. I can like. Do you think that?
A little bit, but I just feel like,
So did you respond to it like, if this your girl, you love her,
yeah,
and she's asking where you are? I mean, what do you do?
I'm gonna respond. I think it's a separate conversation because there's no need to be like, motherfucker, I'm at work. It's none of that. That's crazy to me. But it's kind of like, what makes you feel like I'm not where I am, or why do you want to know? Because
you've been the task that you told me you were going to do. You've had enough time to do it. No. You've had enough time.
Yeah.
To do the thing, and you haven't told me you were going to do something else, and you're not here. Right. So now it's like, what are you doing?
The why thing is like, okay, is something waiting for me when I get back? Is that why you're trying to figure out how long it's going to take?
Waiting on you, like what? Something like what?
So might be.
No, I just want to know where the fuck you are. You don't get to be out, because if you're out here, you probably cheating. So I'm trying to just keep tabs on you.
Right, you're trying to keep tabs, and
I'm just trying to make sure you where you said you was going to be.
I have a lot of weird habits, you know what I mean? Like, I like to listen to music in the car for long. I like to take random walks in the day to clear my mind. You know what I mean? Like, I do things.
That's why he ain't got no girlfriend.
Because I do what I want to do. Mm-hmm. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Random walks to the park, and I'm supposed to believe
I didn't say the park.
Randomly walking through the park on a Tuesday.
I didn't say the park.
Who you mean at the park, guys?
Exactly. I didn't say the park. I just
Who you meet on your random walk? Like, you leave out and she at the corner waiting on you. Right, who is that?
Park. I think I have comments.
Okay. Now you don't want to tell the truth about where you've been and what you're doing.
All right, we got it.
Go ahead.
I wish you could read some of these.
I wish you could too.
I can read.
Exactly.
Shut up. I don't think it's toxic. A healthy relationship, according to Dr. John Gottman, is 4 positive interactions for 1 disagreement. I like math. I think I could do relationships like that. For every disagreement
4 positive interactions for each negative one.
Mm.
Okay.
I think that.
That's but that's healthy. Okay, go ahead.
It should be more positive, but not all bliss. If you don't have disagreement, somebody isn't being honest. They're trying hard to be liked. Huh.
What if we're just really simpatico?
Yeah, I would challenge that, because I think that is a generalization. I feel like there could be an exception to the rule, because I go for it. Remember, we talk about being exhilarated all the time.
Oh, God.
I go for bliss.
Here he goes.
So I don't.
Were you exhilarated this week, Isaac? Every day?
I was.
Every day, Isaac.
Yeah. Did you know what I did this weekend?
Yeah,
okay, I'm just saying.
But I'm just saying. But there's still other days. Maybe you weren't exhilarated on Tuesday.
I'm still doing it though.
So you were exhilarated every day this week.
Yes, even today.
Weren't your wife exhilarated?
I don't have one, but she would have been if I had one. Yeah. Okay.
He's still denying this wife thing. I don't know why he fights it.
Okay, so Jonathan says, Lily, it's about control.
Hey, Jonathan.
when a person becomes a possession. I can't possess people, and I think that's
yes,
weird.
you can.
Oh, okay. I can't. I could.
No, if you're mine, you are mine.
No, I'm saying I can.
No, you're mine.
Oh, I don't know what to say about that. I don't know how to defend it. I'm not.
Mine.
No. So
Like
look,
a 2-year-old. Mine.
Right.
Everybody's mine. You're my friend.
Mine.
You're my co-host, and you
Right.
belong to me.
Right. Well, yeah. And
Thursdays.
on Thursdays around this, right. I'll give you that.
The rest of the time he's with his wife, even though he says he doesn't have one.
Anyway, only way I can prove you wrong is not to be married for the next 5 years.
Hey,
That's the only way I can prove you wrong.
but you're married already.
I'm not married. Oh, shut up. So, we're talking about possession.
Why is pretending like he's
I
not
can't
married?
even in my mind fathom trying to control or possess another human being because I don't feel
Are
like.
you sure?
When have I ever done
I
that?
feel like you might be able to be controlling. I think it's in you.
Yeah, it is. That's a different conversation.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, there's contracts with that. You don't
Wait.
know about that.
What?
Yeah, that's different.
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't even know what just happened.
Yeah, no.
I don't know what he's talking
Well,
about.
if those who know. If they don't know, then don't worry about it.
If you
But-
used to be his girlfriend,
No.
and you need help.
That's I'm talking about the new shit. The new shit is, in general, possessing a person is not ideal, but there are situations where that kind of control is
are you
desired.
talking about some kinky shit, man? Like if I don't know what's going on over on that side of the room,
I'm just saying.
but it sounds like you into some weird shit, man. Go read the next comment.
I'm just saying. You
I
asked
don't
me a
want to hear
question.
nothing else about your weird control shit. Yeah, sometimes I want to tie her up and make her call me daddy. That's all right.
I don't like. I told you I don't like daddy that much. There's Your Majesty. There's King.
Your
there's
Majesty.
Sir.
I'm sorry.
There's a list. But Daddy's not one on the list.
Yes, Your Highness.
Mm,
Go ahead.
mm,
Please read the comment.
That sounds so good to me.
Oh
That
God,
sounds so good.
I would never.
A friend of mine lost her sister to an ex-brother-in-law because he couldn't have her anymore. He killed her, shot their son, and took his own life. That's
awful.
toxic intimacy and dysfunctional as hell.
I think that goes a little bit beyond toxic intimacy. Like that's
Yeah.
psychotic intimacy.
It is, but I mean, and I don't
But
know.
there was probably some toxic shit that was before that,
You're right, I was gonna say there might have been some
leading
situations.
into it.
So, and that's why I think.
Yep. There's a lot of bourbon in that syrup.
Yeah, by the time we get to the second show, we'll know. That's how you measure. We don't need a fucking line. You can make
How
much
drunk
bourbon
is
you have.
Lily on the second show?
On the second show, that's right. That's the
That's
fucking
how we
measurement.
know.
I think there's a lot of that, and because some of those traits, the control, the arguing, the jealousy, all those things are kind of overlooked. It could
But
potentially lead
yeah, because
to
that's really
those
the
types
thing
of
is it's the normalizing of these behaviors where if, like you said, if somebody isn't arguing with you, then that means they don't love you. If somebody isn't jealous, then for some people that means you don't care and that you obviously don't love them. If you're not stalking their Facebook
Right.
page and their Instagram and seeing where they're at and what they're doing and who they're interacting with and who was that dude that liked your picture. He liked all of your pictures.
Right.
He likes every single one. You're fucking him, aren't you?
That's my favorite, not really favorite question. Who's that bitch? Who's blank? And I got to be like, oh, well, I don't know.
You always have a great story about who these bitches are, which reminds us of the very first time that we had bourbon and pancakes. For those of you that don't know the story, we were having a great time practicing, trying to figure out if we wanted to start bourbon and pancakes, and this girl kept video chatting. Her picture was in the phone. No, yes, it was. I remember.
No, it was.
Oh God, it was a video chat.
It was a
first.
video chat. It was a
Are
video
you
phone. Yeah, because
sure?
her picture was in the phone.
Her picture was definitely in the phone. Let's be clear on that. And so she calls, he doesn't answer, and then she calls again. He flips the phone over.
He was busy. He was working.
He flips the phone over. This is classic. You're gonna get in trouble. Like you're not. This isn't the way. And so,
No, that situation worked out better than you think. They knew I was working. They didn't know what time, and even to this day, they still do. But no. Well, sometimes they do it.
who is that bitch? He still never told me. By the way,
Oh, bro.
no, you didn't.
Oh. And I guess I shall not.
Do you see? Because see, if I was your girl though, I would be going off. Who the fuck is that bitch? Like, why is she calling? Constantly, we had a whole conversation. Like, it's 10 o'clock at night. This ain't time for calling.
What time does call stop? When the sun
The sun go down, ain't no more calls.
and the street lights come on, I can't have no
No,
calls.
street lights on, ain't no calls. Respect your partner.
Huh, what list? That sounds like control and possession. I can't have no phone calls.
Why? Who
You
you
get
need?
phone calls in
Who you
jail?
need? Who you need? Not after 9 o'clock. They cut them shits off. They turn the phones off. Y'all done had enough talking for the day. Lay down. What?
Well, then,
When are me and you gonna spend time together if you on the phone? Wait.
I'm thinking about what time.
Exactly, because you're on the phone. Go ahead, read a comment.
Okay.
Jonathan said,
Okay, I have pancake. Another friend of mine who was actually interviewed on Snap. Goddamn. I mean, you have to say no more after that.
right.
Lost her brother to his ex-girlfriend who killed him because he
it's
wanted to
terrible.
break up and move on.
See,
Hashtag little M Texas. Jesus.
I'm so sorry. That's horrible.
Yeah, it is.
But again, that to me is psychotic
Yeah.
intimacy.
And like
I
said,
think it
this
goes
little-
beyond the toxicity because toxic is just like it's annoying, it's not productive, it's negative, it might, things like that.
still fits in toxicity though.
That's extreme.
It is. It's on the
Toxicity. It's in the 1% of
right,
toxic.
but it's still
Crazy.
categorized as such.
Crazy intimacy.
Um,
Jonathan said,
contracts and safe words. That's what's up. 50 Shades of Bourbon.
I'm not into this. That's his nasty ass. Keep going.
I didn't know I was into it until recently. I didn't know. Who knew? Who knew? Who the fuck knew?
Why you keep telling us this shit? We don't want to know.
He brought it back up.
Go ahead.
T says, hey, Katrina, what's going on? Dow said, oh wait, Dow 800 past this. You can be compensated if you date him.
See?
I'm gonna zip some bourbon to that.
Go ahead, because I feel like there should be a class action lawsuit of all of Isaac's exes to get their compensation. They survived not only a June Gemini, but Isaac.
What you mean survived?
Survived. Like R. Kelly, they gonna get paid.
Nah, they thrived, and then we moved on.
Surviving Isaac.
Jonathan says, ¿Quién es esta niña?
I don't do languages.
Ain't
I
no-
speak English and Black.
Ain't no niña.
English
No
and
esposa.
Black.
No novia. None of those things. So,
Yeah, there was a lot of bourbon in something.
are you already fucked up?
I think I might be.
So, I think the most common.
We didn't say the most common yet?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No, 'cause I think jealousy. I think arguing. The control things.
Control,
I think those are-
possessiveness.
It's in there.
Stalking my social media. I'm
I
going
think
to say
another
that
one,
again.
something that's not as common. I'll start with that one. Is verbal
I've been
abuse.
stalked several times.
I'm
Did you know
sure.
about? Why would you say that?
Well, because you're online a lot. I just make the.
I'm saying pre-online I was stalked.
Oh, I'm gonna say
Yeah, like in
statistically
person.
speaking, yeah. Oh no,
Like
I
for
didn't-
real.
Like in the bushes, for real.
In the bushes. Calling my job. I'm from the payphone. That's how long ago it was. Talking about I can see you in the window.
He said that.
Yes, I swear to God.
I can see you in the window.
Yes.
So he was breathing heavy. You can
Yes, at work.
Hey,
I'm
hello.
at work.
and then he's
Yes.
breathing. He don't say nothing at first, and then he says, I can see you through the bushes.
Yes, I can see you through the window. And I'm looking around because it's nighttime and shit. That shit was creepy.
He thought it was cute. That's what he thought.
That's
I'm
not
sure.
cute.
I'm sure he. No,
I
I'm
had-
saying in his mind.
I had to have my
thought-
coworkers take me home. I'm like, I can't go home alone.
Do you
Somebody
know who
has
he
to
was
go with me.
eventually?
Huh?
Did you figure out who he was?
I know who he was when he called. He's just crazy. You should not be in the bushes outside my job.
Yeah, it's just a weird. I'm sorry that happened to you. No, so I'm sorry. The most common.
The most
I'm
common
gonna hold that for a second.
is.
I think one that's not as
Wait,
common.
what?
I want to just.
I thought you said it
We're
before.
missing one. No, I said it, but we didn't acknowledge it. You didn't acknowledge it.
I remember you said it.
With verbal abuse.
There you go.
I found that some people kind of dig a little bit being degraded verbally, a
Oh.
little bit, but some people.
So
can
when
go too far.
I
We try to say. What you gonna say? Don't say degrading. Don't disrespect me on this show.
No.
What you gonna
I was
say?
gonna say when I be berating you, you enjoy that a little bit, don't you?
No, not how you do it.
Not how I do it.
Nah, I
I'm
don't
not doing it right.
You do it horribly.
What?
It's disrespectful. Is what it is.
Oh
It's
my
not fun.
God. I think it's fun. I feel like when I berate Isaac, it's always a good time. Me, first of all.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's toxic. It's not.
I definitely
we're not aligned.
enjoy it.
We're not aligned.
I feel like he enjoys
I
it
don't.
too.
I really
That's
don't.
why he keeps coming back every Thursday around 10.
That's part of
He
my
knows I'm
insanity.
gonna do it.
I hope that you don't actually. I would like to be respected on my own goddamn show. That'd be nice. Actually,
He knows I'm gonna do it.
every other show. If you think about late night shows, I don't want to go through a list, but any late night show, the people that are on the show with them usually respect them a lot. They love them. They appreciate them. I come back and I'm hoping that one of these times you might do that for me. Today's been a good day. Last week was good too.
I could find some berating and it's in me.
I just said I don't want it. Why would
Are
you find
you
it?
sure?
I'm pretty fucking sure, lady. Don't need it.
There's a lot of bourbon in something.
That's not the way that you do it. You're not good at it. Not in a way that would be productive or you know what? I'm gonna move on. So
Please. There's another less common.
the most
That's what you said.
yeah, actually the most common though
The most common.
is a generalization of drama. Some people just like to start shit and be in shit all the time, and that makes the relationship real.
What kind of person would be like that?
All kinds of people.
Has that happened to you?
Not me, no.
I don't believe him. He always, so why you ain't with nobody?
There's a lot of reasons why.
Right, but is it because of the toxic intimacy that you've experienced in the past? You say these things, you're not giving any examples. I have examples of all my shit. I've been cyber stalked, I've been personally stalked, jealousy, possessiveness. I got examples. Give us one example. We're almost done because first of all, I had too much to drink.
I was like, I don't like that.
And that means that I've had too much to drink. That's what that means.
Oh, okay. Jonathan says that means who's that girl? It's a joke on a girl who kept video calling. LOL.
Exactly. She needs to quit calling when we're doing the show. He wrapped it up after that. But that day she called like 3-4 times. I didn't appreciate it.
T says that is how she shows her love.
Thank you very much. That's
toxic,
why he enjoys it.
I don't.
He comes here to be berated. That means I care. I know you want it. I know you would like it. I'm giving you what you need to get through the week. How would you get through the week if you were not berated
Well, it's
by
Thursday.
me
The week
every
is
day?
pretty much
Well,
up
if it carries through.
for the next week.
Yes.
So from Thursday to Thursday.
From Thursday to Thursday.
Gotcha.
How
Gotcha.
else? I berate you lightly during the week sometimes
Mm.
when you forget to call, like you did this week.
I did call. I sent you a message this week. Remember we talked.
And let me tell you,
And then you didn't even
let
acknowledge
me tell you
it.
what I thought about.
Hmm.
You did not use your sexy voice this morning when we was talking. You said that all the time your voice was the sexy voice, and it wasn't this morning.
It wasn't sexy this morning?
No, it wasn't.
Make I hear a speaker or something. I don't know why.
No, because you don't have a sexy voice. You think you do, and I'm telling you that you don't.
Oh, you're trying to say, oh, you're doing the berating thing right now. Oh, shut the fuck up. I was like, no, it's pretty much on track. Like, I keep it. Nah, you know what? Fuck you.
You have to admit
That was good, though. That was
I
good.
know,
That was a
right?
good setup. Like, I was like, I didn't have it. Like,
No, you didn't.
I was like, well, maybe my
Good.
phone, the speaker was kind of off. Maybe you would be an asshole.
Listen, I've had too much to drink.
So, yeah, stop drinking then.
But
Don't
it
say
tastes
something-
good. And I have to pour another drink for the other show.
All
And
right,
I feel
look.
like we should read this comment
And we will. We will.
and then do the
we
stuff.
will.
And you know what else?
Wait, what else?
You did not give me the promo. That's why I didn't get put out today. I feel responsible, but it's your fault.
Oh, that is my fault.
Yes,
I
it
didn't
is.
finish it.
Listen, has anybody told their grandma to watch Bourbon and Pancakes? Some older person wants to watch us get drunk and eat pancakes and talk about stuff.
That could just be a young person like yourself.
I'm a
with
grandma.
grandchildren.
I'm somebody's grandma. So if you know somebody who's a grandma, Tell them to watch because both you and that person can win a $50 gift card to buy bourbon and you get a glass.
It comes in a lovely box, by
It's
the
a
way.
lovely box.
And
Beautiful.
recipe card and all kinds of stuff.
Worth lots of money.
Yeah. Jonathan says, how would you address someone you're in a relationship with that's displaying toxic intimacy? It depends on
that
what.
That is a good question.
And we will answer that question. Then we'll close out.
Thank you.
See? So I'm going to answer it like this. You have to address it when it happens. At least around in the 24-hour realm. Like me, if you're asking me where I'm at all the time, I'm just going to answer the question so that we have peace in that moment. And then when I see you again, it's going to be, and then we'll break it down, right? And try to figure out why. I think it's the why. You have to understand the why. And I thought it was toxic when this particular individual was saying, like, we always would argue. But when I was like, why the fuck we got to argue? I don't argue with people that I like and I love. And then when it was explained the why, I'm like, oh, this is how you love people, by arguing with them. That's interesting.
Sexy.
It could be, but now we have a different trajectory. So now we get to talk about whether or not this is healthy for us. Like, you might like it, but it may not be a good thing for the combination of the two of us. So it needs to be addressed immediately, and then it needs to be explored and investigated to understand why.
He's so nice.
If it doesn't fucking work, then y'all need to split ASAP.
I just leave.
Which is fine too.
I'm a leaver.
A leaver. Okay. Leave it to leaver. Gotcha. I'm gonna do that.
I leave.
Gotcha.
Like, you don't get no chances with me. Like, you fuck up once and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go.
This is the last comment for the night.
Okay.
2 shows, huh?
Yes.
She might not. I might not make it. I can't even talk. She might not make it to the next show unless y'all meet next.
No, like directly after this. So what happens? So you can push the button. Push the button because this is a perfect segue. Thank you. What happens is that after we get done with this, we pour another drink and we do extra bourbon and pancakes. Extra bourbon and pancakes is amazing. We talk about different stuff. I'm usually drunker, and then I put it on Spotify, Apple, Google. You can listen to it. There's no video. You can just hear us.
The sexiness in my voice, you can hear.
Yeah, you see, he starts doing that shit, and then he acts like he talks like that all the time, which is not true.
No, I do it. I do talk like that all the time.
No, you don't. Everybody can agree you don't sound like that all the time. But anyway, extra bourbon and pancakes. So we do it right after this. I pour another drink, and then we talk about shit. And if you want to
support this motherfucker, you gotta. They didn't do it.
Oh, you're messing it up.
I know. I clicked it.
Save it. No.
I know. But I clicked it and it didn't. I clicked it. Okay, if you want to support this motherfucker, you can like it.
You just remember motherfucker from the beginning. You didn't do that the whole thing.
Angie started it. She started it. I'm gonna finish it.
Go ahead.
On a strong note.
Go ahead.
You can support bourbon and pancakes in a lot of different ways. You can do you can share it, you can comment, and especially let your grandma know.
Please.
Or if you're in the proper situation,
somebody's grandma.
We got a little time. You can do the thing and become a grandma. Wait, what?
I don't think we have time for somebody to become a grandma this month.
You never know.
It's only for the month of May. We got this week and next week.
They got it lined up already.
And if we don't give this away, then we have to come up with a June giveaway, I guess. I don't know. Get your granddaddy. You think grandpas will like it better than grandmas?
Man, maybe, probably.
Would you be more comfortable telling your grandpa to watch the bourbon and pancakes than your grandma? People be thinking their grandma ain't never did that. You wouldn't be alive if your grandma didn't do that. We
both have pictures of our grandmothers holding glasses of something. I don't know what it is.
My grandma was drinking bourbon.
All right, I'm assuming. I don't know what it was. I got to ask. She might remember. Anyway, the point is, you can also support us on Cash App. Because that gets us more bourbon. That gets us more.
I need more bourbon.
Blue lights. We need one more blue light.
Yeah, somebody broke the light. I feel like it was one of my children.
Yeah, we need another blue light in this.
I gotta buy pancake supplies.
And this bourbon.
So he can guess wrong.
Spelled out pancakes. Oh yeah, we need more bourbon. We're pretty good for now, but we're gonna run out eventually, and that's where you guys come in. So, anyway, we are gonna end this motherfucker.
Yes.
And we're gonna start the other motherfucker.
Yes.
In a few minutes.
I really don't like when he says he does not say motherfucker good. You're not
because you're listening too hard.
Jackson with it. It doesn't flow.
Well, no, he yells it. I just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say motherfucking ear when we turn this off. You'll see.
Turn it off, motherfucker.
See?
I do it right. You